In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 profitable Amazon KDP niches that are not low content, but they are very easy to create, even if you are just a beginner on Amazon KDP. These niches don't require you to be an expert writer, but they sell well because they solve real life problems for people. So if you have been struggling with Amazon KDP, if you have been struggling to sell your low content book on Amazon KDP, like notebook, blank journals, or coloring books, and you feel maybe because they are too competitive, they are oversaturated, that's why you're not recording sales, you may want to stick around to the end of this video. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 profitable KDP niches. They are not low content, but they look like low content because they are super easy to create. Anyone can actually create it. If you're coming across my channel for the very first time, you are welcome. My name is Stacy, and here I share different ideas on how to make money online, make extra income online. It can be through Amazon KDP or through other online platforms. I also share tips on how to grow your YouTube channel on this channel. So if you love this type of content about growth, kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell to get notified each time I upload a new video. The first niche I'll be talking about here is guided journals with prompts. Now you may be thinking that journal is also a low content book and they are saturated. The trick is, instead of you just to create a blank pages of journals, you can just add a writing prompt or a guided question. Like each page will have a different kind of question, a different kind of prompts that will help the user enjoy the book. For instance, I can do a gratitude journal with daily prompt like, what are 3 things you are thankful for? Like each page will have different prompt, different question. Or you can do a self-care journal with morning and evening reflection questions, where each page will have different questions to reflect on. Or you can even do a prayer journal with scripture-based prompts, where you have to put different scriptures on different pages of the journal. This way is not a low content, though it might look like low content because it is super easy to create, but when publishing it will not be regarded as low content book. So something similar is like, for example, this particular one here is something similar. You can see the sample here. This is a gratitude journal with different prompts for each pages. So you can do something like this where you have different prompts for each page of the journal. Now it's not going to be a blank journal where you have to have repeated blank pages. This particular kind of book sells so well because people want structure. Blank journals don't sell that much anymore because buyers want a tool that help them think, plan, or even grow. And the best part is that you don't need to write a long book. Just create a simple layout and you now put the different prompts for each pages. So to do this, if you want to create it and you've not created it before, just want to create it, all you need to do is just to go to Amazon KDP, you type gratitude journal with daily prompts or daily question, depending on what you want to write. You can try to niche it down to maybe gratitude journal for men, for women, for girl, child, or for boys, depending on what you want. Now, this example is gratitude journal with daily prompt. So I didn't niche it down. So with this, you can see that it is looking good with this Titan quick view analysis. Is looking so good. The next score is giving 78, which shows that people are actually searching for this particular kind of journal. Then independently published is just 6, which shows that there is still opportunity. Total search results is way high. That's why you need to niche it down to a group of person, like niche it down to either women, men, so that the total search results will come down. When you check the average bestseller rank is given 1,000 444. This shows that those who have created this book are recording sales. If you use this 1044 to check how much this person is making, you will see that this person is making up to $200 per day and above $6,000 per month. You can see that this book is a very profitable KDP niche. It is not a low content, but it's super easy to create. The second one I'll be talking about is workbook and activity books. Workbook and activity books may look like a low content book, but the way you structure it to determine whether it's a low content or not. This niche is very perfect for kids, teens, or even adults. Yeah, because it's something that sells all year round. It's not like a seasonal kind of book. You can do something like a handwriting workbook for beginners, or you can do adult vocabulary builders with exercises. If you are doing a handwriting workbook for beginners where you put different write up and a blank page where kids need to practice how to write. So each page will have different write ups. So in this case, it's not a low content book. Because low content book is a book that has a repeated pages. So if you're having different write ups for each page, it's no longer a low content book. So workbook and activity book is another way, another niche, that is very easy to create, that sells very well, and they are not low content. Now, the beauty of workbook is that you don't need to write a novel. You just create structured exercises with clear instruction. And good thing is that parents, guardians love to buy this book to help their kids practice at home, especially during school breaks. So it's very lucrative on Amazon KDP. If you want to create this book, it is very easy to do. First of all, you go to Amazon KDP and you type handwriting workbook for beginners, or you type adult vocabulary builders with exercise, where you have to put different vocabulary for each page for adults to practice. For instance, this example is handwriting workbook for beginners. You can see the next score is giving 71, which shows this is people are searching for this keywords, and the total search result is very low, 2194. Even though I did not niche it down, by the time you niche down, the total search result will come down very, very well. Checking the bestseller rank is giving as low as 4. This should be a bestseller in this niche. Bestseller rank is given as low as 4. Average is 26, and the highest is 253,193. So when you check this for let's do with average 26,311, then see how much this person will be making. 26,310. So we base our rank of 26,310. This on average, most of the publishers will be recording 11 copies per day, 230 copies per month, $16 per day, and $485 per month. So you can see that this book is selling because it is not a seasonal book. It sells all year round. Parent guidance can buy this book for their kids. So it's another KDP niche, not a low content, but super easy to create. The third niche is planners. Yeah, planners are low content, but depending on the type of planner. So generic planners, daily planners are oversaturated and highly competitive, but specialized planners are where the money is, where people are making money. You don't have to create a planner and put a twist. For instance, you can do a meal planner with grocery shopping list. You can see different page with different grocery lists for daily meal plan. So you can see it's a planner, but it's not a repeated pages. Or you can do wedding planner that help brides organize vendors. You can do a social media content planner designed for influencers. So this kind of planner usually have different thing on each page. It's not a repeated page. It doesn't have a repeated page, a repeated pages, so it has different write up on each page. This way is not a low content, but it is very easy to create. So when you're doing the secret is you need to niche it down instead of making a planner for everyone. Make it for a specific audience with a specific problem. You can do something like a 30-day weight loss planner with meal and workout tracking. So this time you're just trying to niche it down to a particular audience, and you're thereby solving a real life problem. So this is another niche that is very super easy to create, not a low content but easy to create. So you can still go to Amazon KDP if you have not created this kind of book before. Go to Amazon KDP and type 30 days weight loss planner with meal. You can niche it down to any type of to a certain audience depending on what you want. For instance, let's use this as an example: 30 days weight loss planner with meal. You can see when you check the analysis, the need score is above 50, because once a need score is up to 50 and above, it shows that people are searching for that niche. So it's giving 50. Total search result is below 1,406, which shows that it is not competitive. So you can still jump on this and write on it. Then for bestseller rank is a bit high, but that will not discourage you, because once you niche it down, it will come down. So this is another way you can create a very simple book that is not low content but super easy to create. The fourth niche is logbooks and trackers. Now, logbook and trackers can be classified as low content book depending on how you write it. So you can actually make it in such a way that create it in such a way that it will no longer be classified as a low content, but it will not become a normal book. They are super easy to create. People buy them because it is very useful in their daily life. So you can create something like a fitness tracker where users log workouts and progress, or you can do something like a budget tracker or expensive logbook for personal finance, or you can do a mileage logbook for business owners who track driving for tax deduction. So different kind of logbook where you need to make it different so you don't have repeated pages or throughout. If you are creating like 100 pages, each page will have different write-ups. So that's how to create this kind of book. When you go to Amazon KDP, you will see people that have written on that. Then you check the one that is doing so well and make your own and make it totally different, with different pages, with different information for each page. In that case, it's no longer going to be like a low content book. For instance, a mileage logbook for business owners. The analysis is given, the need score is given above 55, which shows that people are searching for it. Independently published is just 11, and total search result is low, 2008, which shows that there is still opportunity here. And bestseller rank is way too high, but you can niche it down to get the target audience you want to, write on. This is general. You can just niche it down. When you niche it down, the bestseller rank is going to reduce. The total search result also will reduce. Logbooks is another niche that is super easy to create. Depending on how you create your own, it will not be classified as low content. So you need to make it special where you have different information for different page. In that way, it's super easy and can be classified as low content book. Fifth niche is educational books for kids. And this niche is huge because parents are always looking for ways to help their kids learn outside school. For example, you can create a book like phonics and reading practice books where you have different information on each page, and do simple science activity books or math puzzle books. So these are different examples you can create different titles you can create around educational books for kids. Now, it's not a low content, but it is very easy to create. When you go to Amazon KDP to search for instance, phonics and reading practice book for kids, you can niche it down to for kids or for different grade of case, depending on what you want to create. You look for the one that is doing so well and you create your own. That's how you can go about it if you have not written on educational books for kids before. You can see different titles, you decide on which one to go for. Total search result is from 3,000, which shows that, and I've not even niche it down. When you niche it down, total search results would definitely reduce. Now, this niche takes a little more effort than journals or logbook, but it pays off big. Parents don't hesitate to spend money on their kids' education. You know that, so you have to spend more time to create this particular book on educational niche. So it might be very tasky to do, but super simple to do. And the good part is that these books are evergreen, they sell all year round. You don't have to worry about trend dying off. So if you publish it today, can keep selling till 5 years to come. You just have to do a good work, make your own stand out. If you want to come to Amazon KDP, what you need to do is just research what parents are already buying on Amazon and then create a title around that. Boom, you start selling. When you check the analysis using title and click, you can see that the new score is giving 77, which shows that people are actually searching for it. Independently published is just 1%, but when you niche it down, it might still increase. Total search result is giving 3,016. Then looking at the bestseller rank is very, very good. Low is 213, high is 50,147, and the average is 10,457. When you use 10,457 as 10,457 to check on average what publishers are making from this niche, you will see that for each day, on average, they make $35, and on average, every month, above 1,000. So you can see that is looking good. So educational books for kids is the fifth niche, not a low content book, but super easy to create. So these are 5 KDP niches that are not low content, depending on how you create them, but they are very super easy to create. And the good part is that each of these niches I've mentioned solve real life problems. They are in demand, like they are always selling because they target a real life problem, and people always buy solutions. So when you're creating a book that is providing solution to people's problem, that means you are on the right track and your book will be selling. Let me know in the comment section if you'll be trying any of these niches I've mentioned, or if you have tried them before. Alright, that will be all for this video. Till I see you again in my next video. Thank you for watching.